Hello. Hello, can everyone see me? I'm not sure. Hello. So, hello, my fellow comic book collectors. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to get used to this whole live thing. I noticed that there's a delay with the comments. So I actually have two screens open where I can see the comments coming in. So deal with that in mind. I'm just trying to learn the ropes here. So I just wanted to thank some of the people coming that have come so far. Thanks Dave Collects, Yaya, and thanks Brennan Shane for coming. So how much did I pay? Pay for which ones? So this is a pretty big unboxing in terms of price. Yeah, it was about wow, it was like 14,000. So it's a pretty big unboxing. I'm going to show you the box. This is from my Heritage Auction wins. So here's the box. Yeah, it should be it should be pretty crazy. So I'm going to let more people kind of come in. I'm going to try to answer everybody's questions. I think a lot of people probably know already what this is going to be. Yeah, it's the worst kept secret ever, right? So I'm going to do the unboxing. I'll let people sort of come in, and we'll do the unboxing. If you have questions while I'm doing this unboxing, just put them in the comments, and I will try to respond to them. I'm just getting used to this, so you got to kind of bear with me a little bit because I'm learning the ropes of how to do these live streams. So this is my first try. Hopefully it works well. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully it's fun. Please feel free to ask me questions in the live chat. DH Comics, can't wait to see it. Marvel, DC, or other. So it is DC. And it is definitely something that I think everyone will appreciate, even if you're not a DC fan. I believe that people will appreciate this comic for what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you again the box. Get it right here. I noticed that there's a bit of delay from my video to the live stream. So hopefully this kind of works out. So I got the box on my lap now. This is a little challenging. I'm going to just slice it open a bit because I'm excited to open it up too because it's it's pretty great what's going to be in it. And let's slice it open a bit. And you guys can ask me questions if you have any questions about what's inside or what's going on. Oh, it's a hero. So Delusion, it is a hero. It's a major hero. I think some people have already guessed. Yeah. So there's like this huge leg. I don't get it. What's with the leg? So I'm going to move around. You're going to see me moving around. And hopefully this works. I'm not even sure. I can't even see myself. Okay. So I'm going to put my chair up really high so you guys can see. That's as high as my chair goes. So I'm going to just kind of maybe stack it like this. This is like the most precarious unboxing ever. Okay, so we got the box. Hopefully you guys can see this. We're going to open it up. It's not Martian Manhunter, just so you know, because I already have Martian Manhunter. This is a new comic for me. And this is bigger than Martian Manhunter. Okay, so let's see. We got some bubble wrap. So they floated the box. So you can see that in fact here. So we shake some action shots here. I'll give her the big box. And then we got, here we go. Now it's a little box. It's getting smaller. It's like Russian dolls kind of thing going on here. So, wow. This is like the most challenging thing to do. Okay, doing it live too. This is always fun. Like when I'm doing it normally in my basement, it's not so challenging. It's like I'm not juggling things so much. I have a bit of a better work area. So yeah, so this should be fun. So we're now on the final box in terms of actually getting to the comic, and like not just one comic in here. It's a bunch of comics, believe it or not. And they're all Grails. Actually, they're all pretty major books, not just the one big one. Can you guys hear me well? Is my audio good? I just want to make sure that this records well and that people hear this well. Is my audio good? Okay, I'm just going to assume that it is. You can tell me later if I'm wrong. Okay. Thanks. Okay. And I'm getting attacked by chips. This is crazy. I hate these chips. Anyone comment that they love these things? Anyone love these little peanuts? Tell me right now. I hate them. I don't know. Do you? Yeah, they just drive me crazy. Okay. So Showcase 4. I wish it was Showcase 4. I'm actually looking to buy Showcase 4. So it's not Showcase 4. But I'm actually going to do... Okay, so I'm going to do this first stack. And this is not the big one. So the big one is the finale. So you gotta wait through some minor keys. And these are big keys too. Like, I mean, these aren't small books, but they're not the big one at the end. The big one at the end I will show you separately, and it's going to be the finale. It's going to be like, oh wow, the finale. So this is, I'm just getting these all out. Okay, it's just 3 books in here. Okay, these are all actually pretty big keys. And okay, there, that's enough of that. Okay, so the first key that I'm going to show you that I'm just going to show is Lois Lane #1. So this is actually a pretty major key, pretty hard to find, and it's pretty hard to get in a good grade. So this is not the big key that I'm showing at the end. This is just one of the teasers to the big one. So this is a pretty major book. Pretty cool. I actually like this because a couple cool things about it. One cool thing is that during the Silver Age, when this book came out, they were really against Halloween. You couldn't have Halloween stuff in comics. It was the craziest thing. So to have this was kind of a cool thing because it's kind of like that witch thing, witchcraft. They were really paranoid about that during the Silver Age. So this was kind of cool to have this kind of little bit going against the code, but not really. But, you know, it was kind of cool. So Lois Lane #1. That's the first of the, you know, minor major keys. Okay, now here's another one that just I want to show. This is Brenda Starr number, I believe it's number 13, which is really #1. This is the first Golden Age Brenda Starr, and it's great because it's a headlight cover. It's a pretty awesome book. Maybe take it out and show it a bit better because it's got the, not sure if I can, no, that's the actual book. I don't want to mangle the book. But this is a Brenda Starr. It's her first appearance in comics. This is a really rare issue, and it usually is not that expensive. You can pick it up for about $200-300. Um, so this is a nice Golden Age one, nice headlight cover. First Brenda Starr. And Brenda Starr was actually mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocent in Brenda Starr #4. So this is kind of a cool book. So yeah, the bra is definitely struggling. The Gray Man, yes. So that's the next one in this big unboxing. And for people that like Marvel, I got a little something for you guys too. So here's a Marvel key. So, this is like the first Rhino, right? And I actually had this in my collection, but during my university time period, I sold it off. I sold it for like 20 to 30 bucks. I was like so stupid. But I sold it way back when. And it's a comic that I actually liked. I really liked the Rhino as a character. I thought it was like such a quirky character and some kind of fun. And it's just like, it's just like so sad that I didn't have it. So I just recently won this in the same auction where I got the big Grail book. So we haven't gotten to the Grail book yet. So this is just a nice little teaser. Awesome book on its own right. This one is really getting hot right now. You could have picked this up maybe last year for about, or maybe a few months ago, even like 2-3 months ago for half what I paid for it. Or I think I paid like almost 300. I got it slightly below fair market value for the grade. It's listed as a VG. So yeah, I got a pretty good deal on it, but it's just a great character. I love getting these early Spider-Man, villains, and especially when they're on the cover. It's a great cover. It's just like he's pounding his way through, beating up Spider-Man. That's just awesome. So yeah, you're right. I got to get this book slabbed. I definitely will do that in the future. Okay, so now we're getting into the slab portion of this unboxing. And, there's some big grails in this too. It's like, so you thought those were big. We're going to get into some bigger books. So this is like, kind of building up to the biggest, big grail at the end here. So I wish it was an All-Star 3. Oh my goodness, All-Star 3 is on my want list. But it's actually, this is bigger than All-Star 3 in my opinion. But it's not All-Star 3. All-Star 3 is definitely one that's on my want list, just so you know. So that's a good choice, but it's not All-Star 3. So I'm just pulling it out. I'm trying to keep it hidden from you guys. Sorry for the secrecy here, but there's I want to kind of build up to this big finale thing. So I'm going to get a little bit unwrapping here. Wow, so much bubble. They really protected this book. It is a pricey book, and you can tell that they really didn't want any issues. So this has been well wrapped. I give them that. Just trying to make sure that it doesn't get in the camera. So I keep it a secret for as long as I can, keep you guys entertained as long as I can. Wow, its slab is actually quite huge. I haven't seen these big slabs, but it's a Golden Age book, so it's got a big slab. Okay, so while you're waiting for the big book, I'm going to show some teaser books. I'm going to take this out of the paper plastic. This is a really great one. Alex Schomburg cover. Not an expensive book, not a really pricey book. This is like, you can pick this book up for like $100 to $200 range. And it's just a really great book. Like, this is a really awesome book. I just love this cover. It's got the lingerie style clothing. It's got the cannibal, it's got the boiling pot. It's got Captain Easy going crazy. It's got the little guy like being chased by arrows. Just a lot going on this cover. Just a really great Golden Age key with like this is not the big finale. This is a really great cover. So yeah, this is one that I really like. I just like the cover. So this is a pure cover buy. So if you like Alex Schomburg art, that's a really great one. Next one is another Alex Schomburg, and it's a character that I really like. It's America's Best Comics 23. And what's great about this comic is it's the first in the series where they kind of have Miss Mask. So this is like they kind of had her being in her own little series within America's Best Comics. And she basically was the character that was always on the cover of America's Best Comics all the way until it ended, which is, I believe, issue 31. So I'm trying to collect all these covers with Miss Mask on it. So I love these Golden Age female characters. So this is sort of building up to the, giving you guys some hints of what kind of character might be that Grail comic at the end here. So this is a Alex Schomburg cover. It's a really great cover. I like this kind of good girl art. Just a really awesome comic. So you can see that I'm bringing lots of heat to this live opening unboxing. Okay, so that's that one, and then we got another really major one. This is really cool comic to get, and it's in a good grade. This is Blonde Phantom number 14. And I'm not going to say what the big one is yet. So you can keep on guessing. I think a few people know already, but yeah, this is the next in this whole Grail unboxing. So this is Blonde Phantom number 14. It's kind of just a mid-issue, but it's an interesting one because it is a bondage cover, even though it's not the girl in bondage, it's the guy in bondage. It's just a great one. Another great Golden Age character that's sort of disappeared. She was recently brought back by Dynamite Comics. Just another great character from the Golden Age. This one is from 1947. So this is not the big key at the end. So, okay, so I'm going to give you guys some big hints now. Who is this character? And if you saw my thumbnail, it's kind of obvious maybe who what the comic is going to be. That's going to be the Grail comic. So I want to just show you where it's going to place. On my wall, I have, like, in my basement. Hopefully my video is still good. It seems a little bit blurred. I'm going to let it kind of catch up a bit. So yeah, so on my wall, I have this one, which is All-Star 8. And this is the first appearance of Wonder Woman. Just a really great comic, pretty pricey comic. I've had this for about a year now. And it's just one of my favorite comics in my collection, okay? And this comic is where it's gonna sit. Like, when I put it back up on my wall, it's gonna be right between this one, which is my All-Star 8. Hopefully is my video still going? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna just, I don't know what to do to stop my camera from freezing. Oh my goodness. It's so much heat that it's freezing my camera. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna just see what I can do to unfreeze. Okay, let me see what I can do here. And it's close to the big reveal. Let's see. Okay, is it fixed? It doesn't seem to be fixed. Let me see if I can do anything here to fix this video here. It could be my internet. Okay, so this is the challenge of doing a live stream. I don't know what's going on. I think it's my internet. Like, probably my kids are all playing games on the internet. It's like the worst timing to try to. Oh my goodness, I'm freezing altogether. Okay, so hopefully we can get this going. It's totally frozen. One sec here. Hopefully the live recording that I'm doing will fix all these errors in terms of the video. The video is just freezing up. Okay, so yeah, hopefully you guys can see what's going on. So what I was trying to say before my camera froze up is that the comic that I'm going to have is going to sit between this one. If we just stop going in and out. One sec here. Let me just see if I can. Hopefully it's going to stay live and stay going here. I'm trying to fix. No. Oh, okay. Trying to get this to go. Okay. The audio is fine. That's good. I just need to get the video to play properly. So sorry for the video technical problems. What's going on with this audio and video? I mean, I really want to show you these books. So basically, it's going to go between this one, which is my All-Star 8, and my Wonder Woman 1. This is my two big grails in my collection. And this one I'm going to place in between them because it belongs in between them. So hopefully we can get the video and then I can do the big reveal and we can discuss it and have fun. But the video is just killing me. I can't control this, so I don't know what to do in terms of anyone give me advice about how to fix video. That'd be awesome. Hopefully it's going to come back. It's just maybe my internet's kind of going weird. I'm not sure. Checking my internet. Everything seems fine. I don't know why. It's just kind of, yeah, just got to roll with the punches. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate all you guys sticking around. This is like the most brutal video. So yeah, so this one is what it's going to go in between. So it's going to go in between my All-Star 8 and my Wonder Woman 1. So obviously, those people who guessed Wonder Woman, pretty good guess. So, and it's one of the books that it is lower grade. I'm going to show it now. Okay, I can see the back. Like, this is the back of it. It is a huge case. I'm going to actually open it up. Uh-oh, my video stopped altogether. Okay, I'm going to let it switch up. So hopefully my video will come back and we can finish this up. And then I will debate about doing this again because it's just so bad, the video. I'm so sorry. So yeah, what's going on here? So can you guys see me and hear me? I think it's kind of stopped here. So hopefully, can you guys still see me? Okay, so I'm just gonna hope that people can still see this, and if it hopefully it works where I can share the video and then show you guys later. Yeah, it's a low grade. It's a low grade. This is even in a low grade, it's a very pricey book. Normally, this book goes for anywhere from 12 to 13,000, just to give you a sense, even in this low 0.5 grade. So it's a very pricey book. So this is the back. I'm going to show you the front now and reveal the book. It is Sensation Comics #1, and it is the very first appearance of Wonder Woman on the cover. And this book is kind of special for a few reasons. Not just as a book itself, but this particular book is actually the best graded for the 0.5, if that makes any sense. They probably could have gotten a green and gotten a higher grade. They probably could have gotten like a 3 because it's a very solid cover. It's one of those covers where there's really not much damage. There's some issues right in here. I'm not sure if you can see that. There's some issues right along this one little spot right up here. Zoom in so you can see that. And then there's some issues with the spine. So the spine is like reasonably good, but it is like a pretty awesome book. And what's wrong with this book? The reason it's a 0.5 is it's missing its centerfold. If you know anything about Golden Age books, that is really, really a big problem with a lot of these Golden Age books. Because what happens is the staples that they used, especially during the war era, they would get smaller staples or even no staples at all. So a lot of books didn't even have staples, which is kind of crazy. But it caused a real problem where the centerfold in these books would often pop out. And you would get a lot of these books that, come out where they don't have the centerfold as a result. So that's what this one is. It's missing that centerfold, and that's why it's got the low grade. But it's just a beautiful presenting comic. Like normally, if you get a 0.5 grade, you're looking at something that looks terrible, right? Hi Vinny, hi Katu, hi all for joining in. Thanks for joining up here. So yeah, so this is the big Grail. This is a very pricey book. You can look it up on the census. You have to use GPA because there's just not enough sales history, because this book is one of those ones you don't see very often. Kaladin, it does present well for a 0.5. The case is just this massive case. I don't know why they put it in this huge case. It's like, this gold, it may be CGC. This is like an older case. They did this kind of bigger case. So it's kind of weird. But as I said, the only thing that's wrong with this book really is the fact that it's missing that centerfold. And I guess the person had wanted a blue label instead of the green label, which looks bad. They probably would have had a pretty high grade on this, like maybe like a 3, I would say. It looks like to me like a 3, maybe stretching it, maybe a 3.5. But definitely, which would you prefer? A 0.5 blue label or like a 3, maybe a 3.5 green label? I'd love to hear people's opinions on that one. Get it re-slabbed, but basically have the higher grade, where you basically see it, with the green label. I think a lot of people go for that blue label, even though, it really detracts, in my opinion, I'm not sure which I like. Is the green label better or the blue label? I see a lot of people saying, go with the green label, get that higher grade. I'm almost in agreement with that. If I got it up to, I think if it was cleaned and pressed, it could get up to that maybe 3.5. It's really that I'm not sure how bad the spine is. The spine looks kind of mangled, so maybe it might not get that high. It might get up to like a 2 even. Might get a 2 even, just because the spine is kind of mangled. But the overall cover itself is really great. And that's what I like about it. That's why I bought it. This was one that I had always wanted. You're right, the Delusion. This is like, I don't know why, why the case is so big. It's crazy. So the difference for people that are asking, the difference between a blue label and a green label is green label just means qualified. And it just means that there's something that is majorly wrong with the book. Qualified usually means that there's pages missing, or something like a coupon could be missing from it. Something has been removed from the book. It can also mean that it's signed and the signature is not verified. But for the most part, when we think green labels, we think of something is missing, an incomplete book. So generally you can choose to get the blue label, but it's that 0.5 grade. And that's the difference between the green label and blue label in this case. Personally, I'm not going to get it reslabbed. I'm not going to put that much, I like it the way it is. It's really scary to me to send this kind of book over to the US, and then hopefully, it doesn't get lost, or, it's hard to get insured even from Canada when I send these books. So I was scared even just receiving it. Just so you know, this book, I was supposed to get it a week ago, but it was tied up in customs for 1 week because, they saw the price tag on the box and they were like, oh, you got to pay customs on it, and I had to get a broker just to broker this book into Canada. This is the craziest thing. And then the broker, it took a few days to negotiate the price and blah, blah. It was just really, really challenging to bring this book into Canada. So to do that all over again, I don't want to go through it. I'm happy with the way it is, even though it's a 0.5 grade, and maybe the slab is a little ugly. I'm just happy to have the book. I'm going to be very proud to present this on my wall. I'm not sure, though, based on the size of the slab, if it's going to fit. It's not going to fit on my wall. That's the funny thing. So after all that, my whole plan was to put it in between, right? It's not even going to fit on my wall. It's too big. It is too big. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I have another place where I'm going to put it, maybe. Just so you know, just to bring this into Canada, I believe that the import charges on this book alone are going to be $600-700. Just the import charges. Craziness. And it's, I give the government lots of money. So just a really great book. I'm worried that, is it cracked? No, okay. Just checking it a little bit. It looks a little bit iffy, the case. I'm just a little bit worried about the case. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this video has been fun. This has been my first live event with lots of technical difficulties. I hope that this was a fun event to do live. I don't normally do these boxings live. This is, as I said, my first time. But I wanted to give you guys something special. I'm really trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. And I'm really trying to give something that will, make it exciting, make this channel more fun for everybody. So, if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to chat a little bit, I'm here to chat for the next few minutes. And then if not, I'll close out the show and, see you in the next video. So, there's been a lot of stuff that, those people that came late, you guys missed out on some really great books. Even though obviously the Grail book was big, there's a lot of stuff, Mark, that you missed. I see your names in the chat. So I'm just reading the chats here, just so you bear with me a bit. I was thinking if you were where to put it, you give me 2 comics. So I have so many books. Actually, I have a special place for big slabs in my basement where I've created a special store for that. I just have some really great books. I'm going to be doing a video in my basement showing my whole collection soon. I'm just in the process of reorganizing everything on the walls so that it'll look a lot cooler. I'll be showing a lot more Golden Age. I'm kind of loving the Golden Age a bit more. So you'll see in my newer videos more Golden Age in the background. So that's something to look forward to. Like I'll be reorganizing. The video in the basement sounds creepy. Yes, it is very creepy. But that's where my comic room is. It's in the basement. It's where I store my second family as well. So it's like the creepy basement. I'm just joking. I'm gonna reorganize it. It's gotten a little bit chaotic down there because I just got so many comics. But this is, believe it or not, one of maybe I have another unboxing that's going to be even bigger than this one, where I basically ordered from another company a bunch of major grails. So that's where some of those things that people have said in this chat, a lot of those books might appear in that next video. So tomorrow's video will also be featuring 3 major grails. So I recommend you watch tomorrow's video because it's going to be pretty major as well. It's got some crazy books. I kind of went on a little bit of a buying spree the last couple of months. That's going to be a really fun video. So just so you know, Mark, I see your question. Is it mostly Heritage that I'm buying these from? These ones from this video were all from Heritage, but the ones that I'm getting are not just from Heritage. I buy from eBay, my comic shop, and through this channel, actually, I've met a lot of potential, people that have private collections, and I've been buying stuff from them. So I managed to get some really major keys from another YouTube channel. And I will be showing the ones that he sold to me tomorrow. And I'll be doing a shout out for his channel because this guy, he has some really big books. And whenever he shows any of those big books, I'm like, oh, I got to get that book. And he sells them all. So it's pretty awesome. So that'll be tomorrow's show. And you'll see that those are pretty awesome books too. Also, coming up, I will be doing, your more Q&A stuff. I will be doing more of my regular videos that I haven't really done much for a while. I've been doing a lot of unboxing videos, but I want to go back to some of my more traditional videos, which are like, did I overpay, controversial comics, looking at Golden Age characters, going through my collection and showing you some of the cool things that are inside my collection. I really want to show you the Mexican Vampirellas. Those are fun. Like things like that where people don't even know about these books, and they're ones that will be interesting just because they're so quirky. So I think you'll love those if you love comics the way I love comics. And I have a lot of really cool items in my collection that I haven't shown because I've really been showing stuff that I've been purchasing lately, but I've been collecting for over 30 years and I have a lot of stuff that I haven't shown. And it's just really awesome things that you will find kind of cool. I think you'll find kind of cool. And I really want to get into those boxes and show you some of that stuff. So I'm going to close up this video. I really appreciate everybody for coming. I'm glad I had such a great turnout. Please make sure that you tell others about my great channel and get them to subscribe to me and get me to that 1,000 mark because I have some big things planned once I get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. And I need your help. And I really do appreciate everybody for watching. And if you have a channel that you think we can do work together, I see a lot of really great channels watching this video right now. So I'd love to do collaborations with other channels and help them grow and help myself grow and build the community because it's really all about everybody working together and really building this strong comic community. As I said, one of my reasons for doing all this is to really build that comic community so that I can meet fellow collectors that love comics just as much as I do and maybe buy some of their comics. So that's sort of my selfish reason. I want to get their comics so that I can have a cooler collection. So with all that said, thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. And I'll just sort of end it by showing this really awesome Grail that I got today. I really do appreciate everybody. And thanks again. Thanks again. So with that said, thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow in my next video. Okay, bye for now.